when I get to where I want to be, I'm gonna tell you this is where I want it to be. But until then, I'm just gonna keep on working.
From Staten Island, New York, the 2012 U.S. Olympian, Sir Marcus Browne.
Just growing up where I'm from, you're forced to become a man, but it's either in a negative way or a positive way. You gotta grow up fast. You know what I mean? And especially in these urban neighborhoods nowadays, you know, because the kids are growing up so fast. So you got to be able to grow up fast and catch on to things and be street smart. Of course, book smart as well. Where I'm from is like, you don't have a father, you don't have a mother. It's like, all right, and there's 1,000 other kids out here with one parent. So what are you think you're special? Are you gonna cry? No, you just gotta live life. And that's life.
From the ghetto, it's hard. But it's drugs, it's violence, it's hard. But thank God he took us out of there. Little by little. We're still around, but not in the heart of it. Most of the time he was always with me because he'd rather be with me than really be on the street or whatever. My other son, he liked the street. Marcus did. He'll go to school, he'll come home, and I tell him, no, why don't you go play with your friends? No, Marcus don't want to go play with his friends. He want to stay home and watch the cooking channel and learn how to cook.
I was like a Dennis the Menace in the neighborhood. I wanted to do like so much, like fight the older kids, because I had my older brother, so like he would always hold me down no matter what. My older brother like always doing bad stuff. I would snitch on him. They used to call me snitch. It used to be like my brother and then my cousins used to live on the other side of the building. Then my other cousins lived down the block, and like we all grew up together. Like we're all around the same age bracket, but I was like the youngest. So, and I always used to tell on everybody, right? They used to like huddle up and like, I guess be like pick a set location to run to, and then they used to just freaking bounce on me, and then I used to just try to chase them, but they all used to spread out, so I couldn't find one, and then they used to just, it's so hurtful, so hurtful. I still remember that. Like I'm telling you, to this day, I still remember those things. It was an intention thing, maybe. Because now, it came full circle, and I love attention with this boxing thing, and I get it all for myself because I'm the only fighter for Marcus Browne brand. But maybe, I'm guessing that's what it was for, like attention and just being in a nuisance.
To see someone grow up right in front of you and a lot of people are just proud of him and happy for him, and they come to the restaurant sometimes. Some old man, he'll come there. He said, I've been watching Marcus for a long time. He's going to be someone. Trust me, he's going to be somebody. Just those little moments make me really, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. I'm blessed to have him as a son. That's great. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they call lucky. At the end of the day, like I'm the one who's getting up, going running, doing all this hard work, going to Jersey 3 times a week. So if that's luck, then good luck to everybody. But I mean, I'm not lucky. I work for it. I mean, you can't satisfy the whole world. You just gotta be able to live your life and just be happy with how you are as a person, I guess. I just care about winning and fighting and looking good doing it. It started with Gary Stark Sr. I don't know where I'll be without him, but he's hard to deal with, but it's all for the greater good. It's just because he wants to see the best for me, just in life in general.
I try to be like a parent figure to him, you know, more than like a trainer. Them little 3 hours that we spent together, it's business.
Gary is a man that's extremely passionate at what he does, and he's good at it. And he's hard-nosed, he's very old school, which is not a bad thing for Marcus. Then you have Andre. Andre works with him also, and you know, is a little bit more laid back type of guy. But just as well, we'll make him work and teaches him what he knows is best for him, you know, and Marcus will sit down and talk with him also.
You know, Luis Ruiz, my strength and conditioning coach. Lou's my guardian angel. He's my secret weapon.
I kind of like working with Marcus's psyche. You know, a lot of times he comes in here and, you know, he comes to work out and I'm ready to go, coach, all right, what are we doing? And he's all psyched. So I give him things that I know are going to be very hard for him, and I try to make him quit.
This guy. Here.
Come on, Marcus. Back to work. Let's go.
That's it.
Come on.
So basically I try to do, and I get into his head saying things, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do this. And sure enough, what does he do? He does exactly, you know, what I tell him he can't do.
Physically, yes, it's a lot, but mentally, that's the major part. That's a hump that not a lot of people could get over. And that's the hump that separates a great amateur from a great professional. You got to be able to adjust and stay focused on on what's working for you, and just try to keep on implementing it until it really works. You know, prime example, the Olympic Games. I was winning the first 2 rounds. I didn't stay mentally focused. I got mentally weak for like a split second, and I lost. You know, so things happen, and you just have to be able to bounce back and be a better person, and not let those things happen again.
What would it mean for me if he was a world champion? Not if, when he becomes a world champion.
I'm not satisfied till we get that world title. And that's how he got to see it. He can't be satisfied every fight. Oh, I'm just satisfied now. No, we just step in another. Get rid of this, let's go to the next one. Get rid of this. We're not satisfied until we get a world title.
The person Marcus Browne is just about, you know, trying to grow and be a better person, but for the most part, just try to affect the world as much as I possibly can, because I'm just like a little spy in it. We all got one goal, and that's to get a world title, but every fight is just a short trip on a long journey. Just a short trip on this long journey.